Hey, and good morning, and welcome to Touche TV Live. I'm your host, Tony Hill, creator and founder of Touche. Tough, outrageously unique, challenging, highly motivated exercise. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today. The show is going to be really, really good. It's based upon all the questions that I have been asked throughout the week while teaching class and meeting people throughout my daily life. It's a big question. It's a controversial question on many ends. You know, people always want to know how to maintain muscle while losing weight. Well, there is no trick in it. It's just, the question is, if you really want to do it, there's some things you have to change, and that's something we're going to get into today. I'd like to remind everyone, tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Please share, subscribe, and comment on the show. We want to hear from you. We are interested in all of your concerns, especially when it comes to health and fitness. And please do not forget, that your VIP pass uh, that we have in there, I call it VIP pass, but I think that you're important in every sense of the word when you could actually go to the website, you can, join uh, the team, and actually win things, donate. We don't care what it is that you donate. We really, really, really take everything that you give, whether it's $1.50 or whatever. And you can find that when you go to touchefitness.com. And also, we have merchandise. We have from music to clothes to, I'm trying to name everything. As you can see in my studio, I'm trying to get everything together. So you can see my green screen and everything. Hopefully it'll be up soon. I've been incredibly busy simply because just want to give you an update on what's going on real quick. We have a convention, a Global Fitness and Wellness Convention, August, and it's in the early part of August, first weekend in August, actually in Miami at the convention center. It's going to be an amazing experience. We'll share more of that later, but you can go to touchefitness.com and actually see a little bit of glimpse into what's going to happen. Well, for sure, you're in the right place. Okay, we're going to dive deep into this topic. How to maintain muscle while losing fat. Also, check out the link in our bio or description. We've got exciting partnership opportunities waiting for you. Our partners get exclusive access to events and information that is not available for the public. Okay, it's only available for our partners. Okay, again, I'd like to remind everyone Touche TV's subscription at touchefitness.com. And I want you to literally subscribe to the show, please, and go to actually Touche Fitness TV, which is a personal coach in your pocket. It's only $10 a month. Amazing content about the things that you want to know. Okay, you can see the videos over and over and over. It's where I began to teach you about yourself. Again, I connect with the public. This show is actually going out to Europe, America at the same time, which is why we chose to change the date for Saturday at noon so that everyone could actually get a hold of the show. Live is the most important part because I'm here live. And because I'm here live means that you can really talk to me and ask me the necessary questions that you need to know, the concerns you need to know, and I'm right here for you. However, today it's going to be actually pre-recorded, and that's what we're doing right now. So if you have any questions or concerns, please continue to send those at touche.exercise@gmail.com, and I will get those concerns. And next week, will we be live? We will be live next week. And I am looking forward to sharing with you guys um, any concerns you have. So keep in mind, just a reminder, this is a pre-recorded show, unless you're, uh, I don't know, sometimes this technology is crazy, but you won't be able to integrate with me once it shows at 12, but we are changing to Saturday at 12. No longer will it be Sunday at 8 a.m. but it will be Saturday at 12 p.m. So, without further ado, let's get into the content, maintaining muscle while losing weight. What I'm going to talk about is some of the concerns that I have been, I guess, confronted with in classes and everything like that. People ask, they say, I usually ask a question when they come in. I says, "Hey, why are you here?" And they go, "Well, I'm here because I want to lose weight." And I go, "Well, that's not the really right way to be starting your exercise program. You want to work on health. Being able to really focus here, because in here is your lifestyle, in here is your upbringing, in here is your culture. When you can start working on that, then you can deal with the rest. Don't put the cart before the horse. One of the things that I was asked, which is really interesting, is what type of workouts are most effective for both weight loss and muscle retention. I just want that question to be up there for a minute so that people can understand. Uh, just in case you're actually taking notes as you watch the show, what type of workouts are most effective for both weight loss and muscle retention? Easy answer: calisthenics. Calisthenics are the most difficult thing ever. Calisthenics actually work all 650 muscles at one time because everything is integrated and involved. Calisthenics has always been my go-to. Since being in the military, calisthenics has always been a part of my life, which is why I've been able to maintain, my health, my look, and my attitude toward life. Calisthenics will not only help you lose both weight loss, but your muscle retention is absolutely amazing because when you say, for example, I'm 180 pounds, approximately 182 pounds. So at 182 pounds, every movement that I make, I'm moving with 182 pounds. Think about that. Every movement is 182 pounds consistently. That is absolutely mind blowing when you think about it. So, calisthenics, touche, tough, outrageously unique, challenging, highly motivated exercise. In a nutshell, it's called Calisthenics 2.0. That's what it deals with for the first 2 to 3 months. Even when I do personal coaching, it's the same way. I don't have anyone touch any weights for 2 to 3 months. I really, really focus on their body, their weight. And also, when you're doing calisthenics, it's a mental thing, that's what it is. Another one is cardio necessary? And if so, how much is optimal cardio or muscle for muscle maintenance? Is cardio necessary? If so, how much is optimal for muscle maintenance? Well, cardio is necessary. However, with calisthenics, you get both cardio, aerobic, and anaerobic working out. Okay. Now, if you just want to do cardio in conjunction with calisthenics or a weight training program, whatever the case might be, if you're a competitive athlete or whatever, or you just want longevity, 20 to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week is really good. That's for optimal muscle maintenance because cardio is it's good for your heart always. Oxygen is always good for your heart, and it also kind of eliminates that water and give you that nice lean look. Continual. That's the most important thing you want to work on. Okay. Are there strategies to adjust my workout routine as I progress? Are there strategies to adjust your workout routine as you progress into it? Yes, it is. You want a strategy. And you want to be able to, first of all, again, I always talk about the mind first, right? And then what happens is you say, okay, all right, I'm going to start off. I'm going to have my pre whatever that you consume, whether it's for me, for example, taking what I do pre-workout and then or I'll get up early enough where I have a breakfast and then let that settle for an hour or two. Then I take a pre-workout, then I go do my work. And then once I do my routine and have everything put together for that day, then what I do then is I go and I have my meal concepts already lined up. Sometimes I have 2 meals, sometimes I have 3 meals. Well, for me, 2 meals a day with some independent, like, healthy shakes at some point is different. Now you got to realize, now I'm 64 years old. So being 60 in my 60s, it's really different than when I was young. Because when I was a competitive bodybuilder, I was actually as heavy as 230 pounds. So being like that and going through that journey was really, really important for me. So the strategies that you create is to help you get to the goal and stay there, not to be temporary, but to stay there. So you have to build that strategy. And you got to always remember too, change. You want to change. You don't ever want to continue to do the same thing all the time. Change it up, switch it up. Okay. That's important. Okay. So is the timing of meals crucial when you're trying to maintain muscle while losing weight? Yes, it is, because the timing, you want to be about 2 to 3 hours. You want to space that food out. Now, here's the big problem. The big problem that people face is they snack or they graze. They graze all day. But when you graze all day, it's tough to lose weight because the body has not really digested the food. You just, anytime in your mind, you feel hungry, you eat, or graze, whether it's a few nuts or it's an apple or fruit, and then a meal, and then you're grazing again, and then so on and so forth. And you keep doing that. What usually keeps happening is the body cannot actually process the food, your meal, because it's always processing something else. So sometimes this can lead to weight gain. It can lead to digestive issues and stuff like that. So timing is crucial. Okay. It's incredibly crucial. Can intermittent fasting be compatible with preserving muscle mass? Well, intermittent fasting is really cool because one of the main reasons, there's many others out there, I know it, but intermittent fasting is real cool because what it does is it kind of gives your body a break. I do it maybe once or twice a week, something like that. I'll cut my food off around 5 and I don't eat anymore until noon or whatever the case might be. Going into that spot where I'm starting to burn fat when I work out. When I get there, it seems like my workouts are a whole lot better. Sometimes I intermittent fast 15 or 20 hours, and then I call it a day. Preserving muscle mass, well, it can help in doing that because if you, during your intermittent fasting, I use an app called Life. Shout out to Life. It's a fantastic app. It's an intermittent fasting app. It kind of lets you know when you're in that ketosis kind of scenario. It kind of lets you know it's time to go on when you're in your heightened fat burning zone. So when you're training, you can actually sense that the body is really, 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 really working extremely hard. But it's a good thing because when you finish, then you start eating, right? So at noon, I would probably have maybe some fruit or maybe some rice or whatever. And it really helps me maintain lean muscle, not necessarily muscle mass, because muscle mass and lean muscle is two different things. To me, it is, because I used to be a power lifter as well. Now, powerlifting really focuses on mass for the most part. So if you want muscle lean, muscle quality, intermittent fasting is incredibly good. Again, I want to say, and I want to ask you a question, and I'll answer it anyway. But what should you eat? Okay, what should you eat to support muscle maintenance during weight loss? What should you eat? Well, actually, what you want to do is you want to not overeat. That is the big problem in the whole overeating. Right? You want to. I used to tell. Here's some rules I use. Think about this. Here's some rules. The portion size should be the size of your hand. Okay, palm. Right. That's your portion size. Right. 6 to 7 ounces. Right. Never be hungry. Never be full. Right? When you want to continue it, you want lean proteins. Sometimes what I try to do, I don't eat a lot of chicken anymore. When I say a lot, I used to have like a whole chicken a day, things like that, or a pound of beef. I used to have a lot of different things a day, but now I don't have that. I usually go mostly plant-based, is the foods that your body know very well. Vegan is a little bit different. We've already talked about that. But plant-based, I kind of lean to, So give you an example. Um, Eggs. I love eggs. Oatmeal. Make sure that the oatmeal says glyphosate free on it because that's important. The oatmeal, that, and I may have a couple of gluten pieces of toast. Then I will wait for 2 or 3 hours or whatever the case might be. Then I'll have maybe some more rice, and then I'll have maybe, I think sometimes I have tuna. I love tuna. And then I'll have raw vegetables. I like raw vegetables. Sometimes I cut bell peppers up, all colors, red, yellow, orange. I cut them up, right, and eat them raw. And sometimes then later I'm really hungry, but I've trained and everything in my cardio and I'm really, really famished. Sometimes I'll have a couple of apples at the end of the day or even a banana. And I call it a day, So my caloric intake is a little over 1,500, close to that. I try to keep it around there. But the thing is that when you talk weight loss, I talk being healthy. When you're healthy, you really don't have a problem with your weight. So think about it. Being healthy, you won't have a problem with your weight. If you focus on weight loss, then you've got a big problem. Can you provide guidance? Yes, I can. And this is something that somebody is actually asking me. I'll get to I kind of missed a question, but I'll kind of reach that. That's question number 7. But before I go to 8, can my A teammate, my producers, can we go back to 7? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. We got a great production team. Shell Consulting, fantastic. Special shout out to you. Couldn't do it without you. Riel is absolutely doing a fantastic job. So, hey, shameless plug. Make sure Shaw Consulting, she is fantastic. She handles so much. I mean, it'll take another show to explain everything she does. She's absolutely an amazing person and a hard worker, very organized and disciplined. I love that. So anyway, how do I find the right balance between caloric deficit for weight loss and enough calories for muscle preservation? How do you find the right balance between caloric deficit for weight loss and enough calories for now? See, this is a good question. Probably why I try to avoid it, because it's a controversial question. Calories are never your enemy. And this is the problem. We're so into this calorie deficit for weight loss. What happens is you can't preserve muscle if you lower. Think about this. 1 pound equals 3,500. I want you to think about that. 1 pound, 3,500 calories. So why is that? Well, it's very important because calories are important for life. You need a minimum of 1,500 calories, maximum 2,500 calories, just to sustain your life. This is not counting your exercise, your activity. This is not counting that. So that question in and of itself is very controversial because people make a lot of money off of calorie deficit programs, weight loss. But you cannot preserve muscle. You can't, because muscle grows, matures from calories. It's the type of calories that you consume that's the most important, not lowering the calories. So that's just my take on it. So I don't encourage you to lower your calories under no circumstances. So going back to 8, this is the other question that we ask. And now these questions that I get, that I go down the list, I'm actually addressing people's concerns. So if you have any concerns, go to touchefitness.com, touche.exercise@gmail.com, and we're right there for you, okay? Remember, subscribe, share, and comment on the show. These are questions that I ask, and that's what I want it to be. I want to really get in to your head and help you to understand how awesomely wonderful the human body is. So the answers that I give you is from not only my experience, but research. It's right there in front of you. You don't have to guess about it. It is what it is. My disclaimers, I'm not a physician. I'm not telling you that this is a fix-all or whatever the case might be, but I am letting you know out of love. If I can do it, you can do it. Now, as you age, you'll understand how important it is, right? You don't want to wait till you can't do anything anymore to actually not being able to do nothing at all. If that makes sense. Can you provide guidance on creating a personalized fitness and nutrition plan? Sure. Well, that's another show. I do have that service. It's $150. And it's a 12-week program. I break everything down in 12 weeks. It's $150. You can go to my website. You could literally get that program. You can actually purchase that program. I'll have that program with you. I actually meet with you via Zoom. Actually, once in the beginning and at the middle part, I meet with you again via Zoom to, update you, see how you're doing and whatever. But it's 12 weeks. It's $150. You can actually purchase it right at touchefitness.com. The services and everything will be okay. All right. So that's that. So yes. Get on that personalized fitness and nutritional plan, and we'll be able to work together. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this show. Thank you so much. Remember always to subscribe, like, and share. Okay. Why? Because it's important. Remember to hit that subscribe button below as well. Hit that. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you for joining us here on Touche TV. Till next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and remember your optimal health journey is a lifelong adventure. My name is Tony Hill, creator and founder of Touche. I love you guys always, and just remember, nothing beats a failure but a try. Never give up. You're a winner. Have a great day.
Work them arms, work them legs, strong for life because hard work